strategy, the 1% 100x strategy. We shall be launching it this week. But before we launch the strategy, we are basically still continuing with these lessons to make sure that so many people understand what they are supposed to do. So basically, I'll just keep repeating myself throughout this week. So I'll share my screen. And if my screen is visible, let me know. So basically, I'm running a few trades, but I think I'll close one. Let me first close this one. Let me close one. And I remain with only this one on the display. Okay. So this is one trade. I'm still going very solid about it. This thing I want to discuss. It has some good money, but it's not the reason. So let me start from this angle. Then I come to your individual problems. They are usually small problems that most people usually have. Small problems. Okay. So basically, I have said it over and over that what you need to discover, ladies and gentlemen, is the trend of the market. Give me a one if that makes sense. But that if I am able to tell the trend of the market, I can do anything with my trades. The most important thing is not even the 1%. Like you see, maybe if I want to get out of the coin, because today I want to share several things, but as long as I'm at the trend of the market, it is just a matter of time for me to collect my money. So what we talked about the other time is simple. We said that on your Royal Q, you have what we call moving averages. And these moving averages, they help you understand the trend of the market. These moving averages, they help you understand the direction of the coin. And so you as a trader, before you talk about profitability, the direction of the coin is very important. And we said that if you are using an iPhone, you have 4 moving averages. You have a moving average of 30, you have a moving average of 20, you have a moving average of 10, and you have a moving average of 5. And I want to change the display of this and show it to you on Trading View, okay? So I'll share my screen again. Okay, so the coin is called ALT. So I'll just bring ALT here so that you can see. So once you are able to tell the trend of the market, ladies and gentlemen, so if you want to add any coin on your list, the coin is called ALT USDT. If you want the perpetual contract, just add on the word .p, and it will bring you the perpetual contract of the exchange you want to use. And basically, these are our moving averages for those who are using iOS phones. And Royal Q is a very unique application that it has gone an extra mile and given us a 30 moving average. On my screen, it is this yellow line. It has given us a 20 moving average. On my screen, it's this light blue line. It has given us a 10 moving average. On my screen, it is this orange line. It has given us a 5 moving average. On my screen, it is here. By basic and principle, let me close. Simple. If let's take the 5 moving average that looks at the past 5 candles. If candles are forming above this line, the coin is on an uptrend. If candles are forming below this line, the coin is on a downtrend. This is 4 hours. It's a bigger time frame. So let's reduce to 1 hour. Ladies and gentlemen, are candles forming below or they are forming above? And this is very important. Even if it is one candle, even if it is one line, are candles forming below or they are forming above? Let me get some answers in the chart. Okay. Now, what does that signify? If candles are forming below the line, what does that signify? Let me know in the chat. What does that signify? Downtrend. Now, I'm going to share my screen again because someone inboxed me because he had issues. Let me share my phone again. Now, when you have a bigger picture, even before I introduce the other side, okay? So the other side, we were looking at it in 1 hour. So I'll press this in 1 hour also here on my chart. So basically, here on my chart, okay, the line, the orange line, the 5 and the 10 and the 20, how many of you see that the candles are forming below a moving average of 5, a moving average of 10, and a moving average of 20? Give me a yes in the chat if you can see that in 1 hour, meaning that basically, although this coin is planning to rise, now this gives you the reason as to why I'm not selling my coin. Give me a 1. I'm already on the coin, but the coin is painting a picture that is still moving down. So instead of me taking little profit, I use the power of understanding the moving average to increase my take profit so that I stay longer on the coin and collect more money. Am I speaking to somebody? Let me know in the chat. When I know the principle of the moving average and I understand how this principle works, I increase my take profit. Let me open my settings because I know that's what people are asking. It's not a big deal. I increased my take profit to 10%, which means that if my take profit is 10%, ladies and gentlemen, it means that if it was 1%, I would take 10. It means when this coin would reach 10%, my robot would sell. If I put 10%, at what percentage will the coin sell? Let me know in the chat. At what percentage will the coin sell when I put 10%? If 1%, the coin would sell at 10%. If I put 10%, at what percentage will the coin sell? 100%. And why would I increase my take profit? Because when I look at these moving averages, I don't know if people are now following. I may not care these small moves, but when I look at these moving averages, they are trying to signal a message to me that there are higher chances of this coin going down than going up. How many of you can see that? Yes, I don't have guarantee that this coin will go down, but there are higher chances. Yes, the coin can rise, but there are higher chances of this coin going down than the coin going up. And what are we talking about? the power of moving averages. Let me get back this side. Let me get back this side so that you guys can see. So in 1 hour here, we only had a 5 moving average. And now, is my screen visible? Is my screen visible? I'll give you reasons why I'm teaching this today. Is my screen visible? Let me know in the chat. Good. So let's now put a 10 moving average. We said in our lesson that when a big moving average crosses above a small moving average and it remains above it, this is a 5, a blue one, a 10 has crossed a small moving average and remain above it. What do we expect? Some answers in the chat. What do we expect and what is it called? When a big moving average crosses a small moving average and it remains above it. Thank you, my brother. Vibes. It is called a death cross, and we expect the market to move down. So when a big moving average crosses a small moving average, basically, we expect the market to go down. Now, let's add on a 20 moving average. And I want to increase my screen so that you can see. I want to make it very clear. I want to make it very clear because I want you to trade with confidence. What is happening here? What is happening here? What do we see? Do you all see that the 5 moving average is going below a 20 moving average? How many of you can see that? I'm trying my level best to make it more clear. How many of you can see that this blue line, which is a 20 moving average, is crossing above a 5 moving average? What does that signify? Answer in the chat. What does that signify? Because a 20 is looking at the past 20 candles. A 5 is looking at the past 5 candles. And it is crossing above. What does that signify? A downtrend. Now let's bring a 30 moving average. And now when we bring a 30 moving average in general, the candles are still above the 30 moving average. Let me now decrease the screen. So now, let's bring that. So the coin is not purely generally on a downtrend because still it is above the 30 moving average. But the 5 is below. The other 4 have formed a death cross already. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to explain something. Are we ready? I want to talk about a rainbow. And what does a rainbow mean? Do you all see that there reaches a time and these candles come together? Let me know in the chat if you can see that. Do you see that there reaches a time and these candles come together? When they come together, they form what we call a rainbow. Let me take you back to the past. Can you see? A rainbow was formed here. 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 When these candles meet, I want you to see it very well. Let me bring it here. When these candles meet together, they form a rainbow. And after forming a rainbow, they separate, they separate, they separate. They form a rainbow. And after forming a rainbow, they separate, they separate, they separate. How many have seen that? I want to explain it and we move next. How many have seen that? Give me a 1 if you have seen that. When they meet together, we call that a rainbow because they form different colors. Different colors come together, forming a sign of a rainbow. Are we following? As simple as that. Now look here. Simple, guys. When they were coming from an uptrend, when this coin was coming from an uptrend, they formed a rainbow. And when they formed a rainbow, they formed a downtrend. Now they formed a rainbow. Then they split. They are coming from an uptrend. They are trying to form a rainbow here. What should we expect? What should we expect from this rainbow? Should we expect an uptrend? Should we expect a downtrend? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Beautiful, beautiful. So we're just looking at 1 hour. We could continue to look at this in 30 minutes. So what do you see in 30 minutes? An uptrend or a downtrend? What do you see? What do you see in 30 minutes? An uptrend or a downtrend? So basically, if you are able to tell the trend of the market, that's why I told you the other time that moving averages are not enough. You need to add on the stochastic RSI, because the stochastic RSI will always give you what is happening now in the market. And when you are able to see the bigger picture of the coin, yes, the stochastic RSI may show you a simple upward rise, but generally, if the coin is on a downtrend, these are called small retracements. The market will move in that manner. Imagine, I'm not the creator of this coin, but do you know that I'm busy playing, it goes back here? Do you know that if it goes back here, I can make money and forget my name? I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying it's going to happen. If it so happens and it gives a very good red candle, it is called retirement package 66009910 bangwa bangwa. Before you are busy praying, let the coin rise. But since generally I see a downtrend, I'm busy praying for 600 bangwa bangwa, so that it comes down here and I make a super retirement package. How many are loving the aspect of the business so far now? Hey, bangwa bangwa. Let me share my screen again. So I was speaking to you the other time that I may not need to trade many coins. I may find one and I hit it hard. The more it continues going down, let me share my screen. The more it is now not doing so well. But is this bad money? I'm asking. I have invested $214 and I'm making 138. Is this bad money? Even if I go with this, but I'm not taking it, my blazzers. Bangwa bangwa. I have invested $214. $214, and I'm making 137. Now we go back to our moving averages. Whenever I feel like selling, I come back and look at my moving averages. What do they signify? I'm not holding a coin. I just increased my take profit. I'm going to come to that. Do my moving averages suggest that this coin is about to rise, or suggest that this coin is about to continue going down? Now, since it is suggesting there are higher chances of the coin going down, should I sell? Someone was asking me. Now, someone, why don't you sell? I shouldn't sell because there is no reason why I take profit early, yet I can stay in the coin and make more money. How many are now understanding? How many are now understanding? When you understand the concept, even when we give you a signal, you can come and look at your coin and say, my blazer, this is bangwa bangwa. I'm not selling my bangwa bangwa. I'm going to stay with my bangwa bangwa. Let my bangwa bangwa continue going down. And I enjoy the money. Even in the lower time frame, How many are now familiar with these moving averages on iPhone? I now go to Android. I now want to go to Android users. How many are now familiar? How many are now familiar? Now I go to Android users. Bangwa is here. Okay. Now I want to go to Android users. Let's go Android. Yes, we must go to Android users. We must go to Android users. Let's go to Android users. So that you understand, because the trend of the market is everything. So now, okay. So I'll share my screen and also we do trading view. Then after we go to setting up a trade. Okay. Where is my royalty? Is it increasing? Is Bangwa increasing? Is Bangwa increasing? Ladies and gentlemen, why are you running away from the coin? And if I come here and I open my coin like this, now we are on Android. We are on Android users. Now we are on Android users. If you're an Android user, we have up here, we have time frame. We have 15 minutes. We have 1 hour. We have 4 hours. We have 1 day. Okay? And we said that. Let me remove other things from my chart. And we said that on the top of our screen, we have what we call moving averages. We have a purple, which is a 99 moving average. We have another one, which is a 25, and we have another one, which is a 7. Okay, so now let's go to just a minute. You know, there we have spot traders. They are saying, you are not giving us signal. We the spot traders, we who are spot trading, we want to spot the market. Oh, you are forgetting us. We are your people. We have been with you for a long time. Now you are forgetting us, we the spot traders. Let me share the signal. We the spot traders who trade the spot market. You are now focused on futures only. So for us, we suffer. Let me share the signal. I can no longer be a spot trader. Enjoy comfortably. I will not look for you. I will not worry with you. Enjoy comfortably. Enjoy. Have big space. Eat well. The signal is there. Hey, enjoy. Spot trader. Spot trader. The signal is there. All right. Now we have said it over and over. We have said it over and over, ladies and gentlemen, that when a small moving average, look here, this is a 25, and I'm gonna use also trading view. This is a 7. Now look here. When a big moving average of 25 crossed a small moving average of 7, what is that called? This is called a death cross. And when a death cross happens, what do we expect? some answers in the chat. What do we expect when a death cross happens? What do we expect? Downtrend. Beautiful. And we see in these 15 minutes, we see still a big moving average of 99 crossing that of 7 and that of 25. What do we expect? What do we expect? Do we expect an uptrend or a downtrend? Answers in the chat. What do we expect? Do we expect an uptrend or a downtrend? A downtrend. Now, do not let these green candles give you too much expectation. Give me a 1 in the chat if you have understood. Do not get excited. Do you copy? Give me a 1. After putting in your moving average, do not get excited that these green candles that are trying to form are going to change. Number 2, we have said it the other time that when candles are forming below this 7 moving average, do we expect the coin to rise or we expect the coin to continue going down? Answers in the chat. Answers in the chat. Do we expect the coin to rise or we expect the coin to going down? Now, yes, the Bangwa may play a little bit, but is it still bad money? Bangwa is playing a little bit, but is it still little money? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a time to be alive. And you know, how many can tell how much did I invest? Give me the amount of capital invested. This is the 10x. Type the amount of capital invested in this coin. Type the amount of capital invested in this coin. It is a 10x. $214. Is that too much capital? Is that too much capital? No, let's be sincere. Is that too much capital? Let's be sincere. I'm asking for my neighbor, why are you broke? I'm asking for my neighbor, why are you broke? It's because you have refused to learn these things. Simple logic. Now let's continue in 1 hour. Now in 1 hour, the scenario is a little bit different because, to explain more, the scenario is a little bit different in 1 hour. We have a 7 moving average. We have a 7 moving average going below a 25. What do we call this in the chart? What do we call this in the chart? What do we call that in the chart? In 1 hour, a 7 moving average. A 7 moving average has crossed below a 25 moving average. What do we call that? Some people are calling this a golden cross. That's why you might be broke, by the way. It's because you are confusing the information. The formula is simple. When a big moving average crosses a small moving average and it goes above it, this is called a death cross. When a small moving average crosses a big moving average and goes above it, it's called a death cross. How many have understood? You now know what a golden cross is. You now know what a death cross is. Now let's continue in 4 hours. In 4 hours, things are looking different. In 4 hours, things are looking different. Because in 4 hours, what we have is different. Number one, we had this. where a 7 moving average crossed a 99 moving average. What is this called? Answers in the chat. What is this called? A 7 moving average, which is small, crossed a big moving average of 99. What is that called? It's called a golden cross. Thank you. Now you are good students. And here we expected the coin to what? To rise. But still at the same time frame, we also see that there is a small candle forming below a 7 moving average. Can we all see that? Can we all see that? But this candle is not yet complete, so we cannot use it to decide. So in a bigger time frame, we are having an uptrend because the crossover is here. And let me explain an uptrend. An uptrend, if you're an Android user, you'll have a 7 moving average. This should be 7, followed by 25, followed by 99. This is called an uptrend. Starting from small, going to big. Let's look at what a downtrend is. A downtrend is where you are starting with a 99, followed by a 25, and followed by a 7. Now, how many of you can see this? So here we have a 99, followed by a 25, followed by a 7. So in 15 minutes, is this coin on an uptrend or a downtrend? Is this coin on an uptrend or a downtrend? Thank you. In 1 hour, apart from the death cross that has happened, but we can see that we have here, we have a 99, followed by a 25, followed by a 7. Is this coin on an uptrend or a downtrend? Is this coin on an uptrend or a downtrend? Thank you, it's on an uptrend. We have a 99, followed by a 25, followed by a 7. These figures are at the top here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you always have a choice to look at the market from a bigger time frame or a bigger picture, or you have a choice to look at the market on a lower time frame. When you will look at the market on a lower time frame, you'll be making an earlier entry. In 1 hour, this coin is now trying to change. But if someone had seen this coin in 15 minutes, would they be making money? Give me some answers in the chat. Give me some answers in the chat. If someone would have looked at this coin in 4 hours, they would be like, let me wait. This is an uptrend. But when they look at this coin in 15 minutes, would they be making money? Much earlier. So this is an earlier entry in the market. And if you are an active trader, I encourage you to look at the market in shorter time frames, because it will be easy for you to enjoy our 1% strategy. Remember, our 1% is 10%. How many of you have realized that? Then when we talk about 1%, we are talking about 10%. When we talk about 1%, we are talking about 10%. Money to the head, money to the sorrow, money to the puzzle, money everywhere. Now, let me add on something. So down here on your screen, you still have other areas. So we have the clock. This clock tells you what is happening on technical indicators. And these technical indicators are down here. Okay, these technical indicators are moving averages, and also stochastic RSI and whatsoever. So it gives you a general picture in the time frame. And basically, we have strong sell, neutral, buy, and strong buy. So in 15 minutes, it is in a sell. In 1 hour, it is in neutral. In 4 hours, it is in buy. And in 1 day, it is still in buy. But look here. If you had taken your time and made a good area entry in this coin, you would be in a lot of money. Ladies and gentlemen, when was the perfect time to enter this coin? Point A. In 15 minutes. Point A. When was the perfect time to make an entry? Point A. At this point or at this point? This is A. This is B. When was the right time to make an entry? So one of the general mistakes you can do is to come in a trade very late. Give me a 2 if you understand. Give me a 2 if you understand. You need to make, because now things can change. Does that make sense to someone? Things can change and this coin can rise, because you should not be someone who expects the coin to continue going down for a very long period of time. Am I speaking to someone? It can change and things can recover. Now, let me touch on these Bollinger Bands and then I call it a day. Now, I have introduced Bollinger Bands to you so that they can help you as you make your decisions very well, okay? Let me start in 1 day. Just I'm going to talk about them so that you can always move from here to here so that you get a good insight. We have 3 lines. We have a line up. It's called an upper band. We have a middle line, which is usually a 20 moving average. And we have a lower line. Listen to me very critically. So usually, when markets are forming below this middle 20 moving average, sometimes it's 20, in other apps it is 21, the coin is on a downtrend. If candles are moving below this 21 moving average, the market is on a downtrend. When candles are moving above this middle line, the market is on an uptrend. Question: is the market on a downtrend in 1 day or an uptrend? Answers in the chat. Is the market on a downtrend in 1 day or an uptrend? Thank you, on an uptrend. What about in 4 hours? Is the market on an uptrend or a downtrend? 4 hours, uptrend. Thank you. Let's go to 1 hour. Is the market on a downtrend or an uptrend in 1 hour? In 1 hour, a downtrend. Let's go to 15 minutes. Is the market on an uptrend or a downtrend in 15 minutes? In 15 minutes, downtrend. That one you have understood. Now let's go back again. These upper bands, we have this one above, this one in the middle, and this one below. In most cases, when a coin touches the lower band, the coin has been oversold. Oversold means people have oversold that coin. When the coin goes above the upper band, the coin has been overbought. Now, in 1 day, has the coin been overbought or oversold? In 1 day, has the coin been overbought or oversold? Overbought. Thank you. Let's go in 4 hours. In 4 hours, has the coin been overbought or oversold? In 4 hours, has the coin been overbought or oversold? Overbought. Thank you. Let's go to 1 hour. In 4 hours, has the coin been overbought or oversold? In 4 hours, has the coin been overbought or oversold? Overbought. Thank you. Let's go to 1 hour. in 1 hour. Has the coin been overbought or oversold? It is in between. Okay. It has not yet reached the lower band. It has not yet reached the lower band. It's neutral, but it's about. Let's go in 15 minutes. Is the coin overbought or oversold? Is the coin overbought or oversold? Some answers in the chat. It is in the oversold area. Now, question. In 15 minutes, what do we expect? Do we expect this coin to continue going down or now to try to rise? We can even go lower because here you have 15 minutes, you have 5. Are you seeing the impact? Let me know in the chat. Are you seeing the impact in 15 minutes? Are you seeing the impact, sorry, in 5 minutes? Are you seeing the impact? Let me change. Let me go to 3 minutes. Are you seeing the impact? You know, these things, they need some understanding. Are you seeing the impact? So, although the coin could have a bigger picture, but what you see in a bigger picture is an impact that is happening in the small picture. Give me a 1 if that is home. What you see as a bigger picture in 4 hours is as a result of what is happening in a small picture. So when you are trading, even if you have a target, yes, it is true. When I stay in this coin for more time, let me cancel. I now want to go and look for another opportunity. I have when I stay in this coin for a longer time, there are higher chances that this coin could continue going down. Am I speaking to someone? I have said these lines are very simple. I told you when they are forming above the middle line, the coin is on an uptrend. When they are forming below it, the coin is on a downtrend. When they reach the upper band, the coin has been overbought. When they reach the lower band, the coin has been oversold. Is that hard, guys, ladies and gentlemen? Is that hard? Let me know in the chat. Is that hard? No, simple. So it is true that in 1 day, the coin has been over. Let me see. The coin has been over. Let me see. In 1 day, the coin has been overbought. It is true that in 4 hours, the coin. Now, once you see something like this, what are we expecting? We're expecting the coin maybe to continue going down. It is true that in 1 hour, we still expect the coin to go down because it is forming below. But do I control the market? Give me also the answer. Although I'm very confident, do I control the market? So this coin could have power to build more momentum from where it is right now. How many are following? This coin could have the power to build a new momentum and it rises again. Do you understand? Because in 15 minutes, this coin is trying to display a very clear picture that, my friend, I have been oversold and I want to get in. So even if I'm very confident about my trades, even when you come, you could go lower. This is 15. You go in 5 minutes. Yes, it's trying to show that it's still continuing down. Yes, you could go lower to 3 minutes. Yes, it's trying to show that it's continuing to go down. You could go lower to 1 minute. In 1 minute, already the coin has been oversold. So basically, since I don't control the market, how many are now understanding? And in the smaller picture, I see there are higher chances of this coin rising. I have made enough money. Let me close the trade. I did this just so that you people can see. with only $214. I have made 148 closely. This is very good money. Then I close my trade. Was it a good deal? Now let's check. Now I'm going to look for another coin. You remember very well, we started this trade on the 12th. How much was our capital? We started this trade on 12th. How much was our capital? Those who attended that class, we started this trade on 12th. How much was our capital? How much was our capital? $100. Is it increasing? And then the other day I told you I was celebrating my renewal of the robot and I took everything. Then I started off again on 14th. Am I growing my money? This is what they call bangwa bangwa. Hey! This is what they call bangwa bangwa. So, what is our take for today? Number one, yes, I know we are giving signals, but it is very important for you. Like when I open Pende here, I will first start with switching on my moving averages, no matter the time frame of my choice. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we see on our screen? What is happening in 15 minutes here on Pende? Let me know in the chat. So I see a death cross. Okay, in my mind, I know when I see a death cross, all of you can sit down here that has this coin reached the lowest price? From where it is, has it reached the recent lowest price? Because this should also be in your mind. The coin is here, but has it reached its recent lowest price? So there are higher chances that this coin could reach this lowest price. Is that hard to understand? Now let me bring in the Bollinger Band to see. The coin is below the 20 moving average here. Has it reached the lower band? Now I'm using logic to explain. Has it reached the lower band? Now what do? I want to make money. Is the coin on an uptrend or a downtrend? Let me know in the chat. Is my coin on an uptrend or a downtrend? Good. What do? Do I long the coin or I short the coin? What do? Do I long the coin or I short the coin? Beautiful. I'll short the coin. So I open the coin. I must look very well. I tap on the short side. So here it is long, so I'll tap on short. Then I tap trade settings. Since I trade one coin at a time. I don't trade 10, 50. I trade one coin at a what? At a time. So I'll come here on parameters, enter parameters. Now, the minimum first buying amount is 2 pende. Are we together? How many of you can see? The minimum first buying amount is 2 pende. But I have my capital. I have something like $300. Not so? So I say, I cannot start with 2 pende. Hey, let me say, what about 25 pende? So if my leverage is a 10x, how much on my money will they remove from my account? It is 10 divided by 99. How much money will they remove from my account, from my money? $9.9. So this is very little. So I increased 250. So here they will remove 9 point. How much will they remove now? How much will they remove from my account? Now I have increased to $250, $99. Then I say, very small, very small. Let me go 400. How much will they remove from my account now? How much will they remove from my account now? How much will they remove? Now it is around 159. Now I have over $300. The maximum I can risk is that. To me, if the trend is okay, so my take profit, I'll take 1% and I'll put 0. The rest is not important until I start my coin. Give me a yes. After putting in my first buying amount and knowing how much I'm risking, the rest is not important until I start my coin. Give me a yes if you understand. These other margin call, it is not important until I start my coin. I've seen people, my leader, I'm not breathing. Why not breathing? You just need to start the coin. Then I start the coin. Okay. I'm in. Now I'm waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I have entered the coin on one shot. Question, do I control the market? Question, do I control the market? I have done my analysis. I know the market trend, but question, do I control the market? Now, that is now where the second logic comes in. Let's go, Julius, and open margin calls. Now we are coming here to open margin calls. So what do? We shall tap on margin configuration. But before we tap on margin configuration, we come back here to change our first buying amount. When I use 40, my first buying amount will be how much now? How much will be my first buying amount? I have put 40. How much will be my first buying amount? $15. It is too much. So I will reduce and say, man, these are many, 20. This will be 7. Okay. What about when I put 8? This will be 3. How much will be my first buying amount? How much will be now my first buying amount? $3. Then I say, okay, this one, okay. But I can increase it maybe to 10, and maybe it's like 3, or I can increase it to 15, it's like $6. How many are following? How many are now understanding? Then I say, okay, 5, 6 is okay. 6 is okay. Then I come here on margin configuration. Since my leverage is 10x, do you follow, guys? Since my leverage is 10x, this means that it will only buy my first buying amount when this coin goes down by 3.5 times 10. How many have understood? How many have understood? So when this coin goes down 35%, this one has written 350. No, when the coin goes down 35%, when the coin goes down 40%, when the coin goes down 45%, when the coin goes down 52%, question, me, I don't have that time to keep waiting. How many are understanding? Me, I don't have the time to wait for those big figures. So I would say, my blazer, my friend. So I change this to 0.2. So when this coin falls, 2%. Then I change this to 0.5. When this coin falls, 5%. And then I say, okay, when this coin falls, another 5%. Don't forget, in futures, coins fall big very fast. Am I giving you understanding? So don't put very small drops. So maybe if I put like 3, let's see what will happen. Then I save. Then the buy-in callback is 0.5, which means that when this coin will fall 0.2, which is 2%, and rises by 0.5, which is 5%, it will not work. So I'll lower this down to 0.1. Then I confirm. Now, if I don't want my robot to easily put my money in the market, ladies and gentlemen, I will switch on the AI margin call. Do you copy? Do you copy? I'll switch on the AI margin call. If I don't want my robot to easily put my money in the market, I'll switch on the AI margin call to protect my capital. If I don't want, I switch it off. Question, is that hard? Question, is that hard? Question, is that hard? I find the coin, I calculate, I put in my margin calls. Now I'm done. Now look here. I want you to pay close attention. Look here. Now someone is dying on a Bollinger Band. Let's switch it in for you. What is hard? The Bollinger Band is just to guide you. How many are understanding? The Bollinger Band is just to guide you on what you should expect. How many are understanding? It is just here to guide me on what I should expect. Now, back to here. Where is the coin? The coin is called what? Pendo. The coin is called Pendo. So let me open it. It's on one shot. Now, do you see the liquidation price? How many are seeing this liquidation price? The liquidation price is 4.7746, meaning that when this coin will reach that price, going up, I will lose my money. But understand, whenever the market goes down, my robot puts in more money. And when it puts in more money, it brings my liquidation price far from the current price. I'm about to finish the Zoom. That's why I open margin calls. Is that clear? I will still repeat this lesson tomorrow. Okay, my battery. Is that clear? Is the message home? You people always disturb me. Please, let's have a video. The videos are always on the YouTube channel. But is it hard? So, me after resetting my coin, now here comes the question. Whenever this coin rises, should I become happy or I should get worried? Now that's where now I want to get your logic. When this coin rises a little bit, should I become happy or I should get worried? Whoever has written worried, you have not yet understood the business. Whenever it rises a little bit, what does it do? Don't you see that it is adding more money on the coin? It is adding more money. Question, am I not sure about the trend? Am I sure or I'm not sure? Answers in the chat. Am I sure or I'm not sure? I'm sure about the trend. I know the coin is going to move down. I'm not chasing 10%, 60%. I'm only chasing 1%. I'm not chasing, guys. I'm not on this coin looking for 100%. I know the trend. So my margin calls are key because they help me put more money in the coin. Oh, some of you. I hope the lesson is home. So, like when you look at this, so your entry, for example, I want to tell you why I've taught you these moving averages. The coin is on a downtrend on AGT. This coin is on a downtrend. Why? Why is this coin on a downtrend? Why is this coin on a downtrend? Answers in the chat. Someone is saying, kindly assist me to set up a futures account. I think I've already provided a video for that. This coin is on a downtrend. Why? Because of the death cross. But before you come to trade this coin, either in 15 minutes or in 1 hour or in 4 hours, number one, come and look at the past history of this coin. Look at the past history of this coin and see yourself before you even say you want to enjoy the coin. Does it have a more lower point? Question. Does it have a more lower point? Does it have a more lower point to continue? The answer is no. So although this coin is on a downtrend, don't start salivating because there are higher chances of this coin recovering. Do you copy? So you should not just say, I enter every coin on a downtrend. It might recover. So you must be able to open a coin and see that that coin you want to trade has a continuity to the downside. Let me open this one. Do you see? The coin has finished everything. Although the coin is on a downtrend, do you copy, ladies and gentlemen? Do you understand? Although the coin is on a downtrend, my friend, it's as if it has exhausted everything. There are higher chances that this coin can gain an extra momentum and you lose your money. So the trend of the market is not enough. Have you seen reasons why I have taught you the Bollinger Band? Give me one if now or no. I will press this coin on a moving average. I see it's on a downtrend. Then I press the Bollinger Band. I say, hey, it has reached down there. Here. If I had found this coin around here, I would trade. But if I find it here, I run for my life. Is the message home? Is the message home? If I found it here, I would trade. If I found it here, I would trade. But once it is down there, my friend, how many of you have seen coins that give a sharp upper pump? Now, question. This coin, the direction is not clear in 4 hours, but let me put it in 15 minutes. This coin is basically forming a downtrend. Then you put in the Bollinger Band. What do you see? Generally, the coin is on a downtrend, but let me press in the Bollinger Band. What do you see? What do you see? Do you have higher chances to continue making money or the chances are limited? You should not trade with excitement. The chances are limited, my blazer. They are limited. Yes, it might continue. But in 1 hour, how many are seeing money? It has not yet touched the lower band. In 15 minutes, it has touched it. But in 1 hour, there is opportunity. How many are following? So it means that if I trade this coin, I can get my 1%. Do you copy? Do you copy? It will take a little bit longer, but my 1% is visible Then I tap on create. Then I short the coin. I short the coin. I don't want to trade many coins by principle. So I will still go back to my Binance account before I trade another coin. And I open my futures account. Usually, you might be getting late results. So what you do, you open on futures down here. You open on futures down here so that you can see what is happening directly in your chart. So you tap on futures here. You tap on futures here so that you can see directly what is happening on your chart. Are you able to follow? Let me know. Give me one in the chat. Give me one in the chat if you are able to follow. Okay. Then I'll tap on asset here and I'll come here on assets to know how much I have. I have a balance of $191. Can you all see that? When I open my asset, my available transfer is $191. Can you see that? Can you see that? It's $191, okay? So if I want to trade a second coin, I'll tap you on futures. Then I'll look for that coin. The coin is called Memify. So I'll type in here Memify. 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 I think Memify. Then I open the coin. Then on the top corner here, since I want to trade a second coin, I'll change it from cross to isolated. Before I set the coin, because if you are going to trade one coin, it is not necessary. Give me a one if you understand. But if you're going to trade more than one coin, it is necessary to come and change in this corner here from isolated, from cross to isolated. Now, let me go and calculate this coin. So I tap on trade setting. Then I calculate my amount. I have 191. So wow, for how much is 50,000? 50. So I think $66 is good. I have 191. Okay, maybe. So the maximum I can go, me personally, could be, it is up to you. But those who have lived with me, you know I'm a very high risk taker. So it's up to you whether you go with 20% of your capital. For me, this is very small. I can do 40% of my capital, which is around $76. I want to risk everything. Around 30, me I can go up to even 50%. So 66 is around 30% of my capital. Okay, so I can risk 30 to 40%. So it's okay. 1%, 10%. I only need 1%, nothing more. So before I think, I save and I start the coin. Memify, one shot. Okay, one shot. Now let me go to margin configuration. So this is 3.5. Okay, so 0.5, that would be 5%. Another 0.5, that would be 5%. I usually do not care so much into this. I leave it the way it is. I just lower my first buying amount. Give me a 2, if that is clear too. I'll not go into this. I'll never change this. I'll just work on my first buying amount. I will not go into this. And in futures, you will not see me teach that. So I just play with my first buying amount. So it has been 66. So I'll lower it down. This is around $6. Okay. So let's go to a calculator. 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16, at least 4 margin calls times 6. That's around 180. Okay. What about times 5? That's 150 times 3, 90. Okay, but I'll leave it to 6. It may not buy all that. So there we go. I lower this to around 0.2 or 0.01. It's up to you. If I want my robot to buy, to delay, I'll leave the AI margin call on. I don't need to be perfect with my calculations because I don't need to have perfect calculations. The answer is simple. The reason why I don't need to have perfect calculations is that if I want to protect my capital, I'll switch on the AI margin call. Is that home? If I don't want my robot to put money following my instructions, but for it to decide when it should put in my money, I'll switch on the AI margin call. Does that make sense? Because it will delay my investment. But if I want the robot to just follow what I've put the other side, I'll switch off the AI margin call. Are we done, guys? So, so once it will reach here, just 1%. So basically, I have my 2 trades running. Am I making money? Am I making money? Am I making money? It's a one shot. No, I think it has not yet sensed. I think it had not yet sensed it. Am I making money? Now, if you want, for example, let's open Pendo. Pendo was on a short, right? We used 15 minutes. Do you remember that? How many of you remember that we used 15 minutes? How many of you remember that our analysis was in 15 minutes? Give me a yes in the chat if you remember. Did our analysis in 15 minutes. Has it touched our lower Bollinger Band? Has it touched our lower Bollinger Band? Has it touched our lower Bollinger Band? Should I get worried? No. Should I get worried? Why should I sell? Why should this $7 give me a lot of excitement? I usually see people, let me take this. Never. Hey, it is reducing. It is reducing. Hey, it is reducing. My friend. My friend. Those are just simple movements. Has it touched? Huh? Hey, yeah, I might miss out on. Has it touched? Keep calm. But if you are online, like you see, if you have time and you're online, you can always come here, close the trade, 100%. Then you take off maybe these 3. Okay, just I'm teaching you. Then you come back and say, battle continua. Now 300, 119, still another 1%. Then I activate again. Because maybe I'm online and I see it has not yet touched my lower band. I come in again, then I change this again. That will be 11, good to go. Yeah, that's enough. Save it up. Good. I check my Bollinger Band. Well, we are still good to go. Guys, question of the day. Do we have business or we have no business? Question of the day. Do we have business or we have no business? And to me, I'm a very busy guy. I may not have the time to be on my phone all the time. And where the challenge will be, where the challenge will be is when you are trading alone. Do you want to know why? Do you know why? Would you want to know why? If you stay with this knowledge and you say, me, I will be on my phone, I will not tell anyone, my friend, fuel fee will disturb you. Can I teach you one more trick? 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 Okay, now we are done. We are done with the settings, the looking for coins, the setting up margin calls, remaining patient and calm. Let me check this meme file. Remember, which time frame did we do our analysis? Which time frame did we do our analysis on meme file? Because some of you forget. Which time frame? You need to always remember the time frame. It was 1 hour. So when you see things changing in 15 minutes, should you get pumped? Remember the time frame. So the time frame is in 15 minutes. Yeah, this is why we did our analysis. And what is happening here? Some answers in the chat. What is happening here? Unless that candle closes above. What is happening here? What is happening here? Always be firm with your analysis and then remain calm. Point to note, you will never win all your trades. Is my message home? Is my message home? Let me know in the chat. Some trades will go in your favor. Some trades will not go in your favor. Someone is saying this is a golden rule. Who is that? I need to ban you away from my call. Who is that? Eh? Who has said this is a golden cross? Where are you? Eh? 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 So all this time I have been wasting. What were you doing here? Now, someone says golden cross. He enters this coin. What will happen to him when someone sees this as a golden cross and they enter this coin? What will happen to them? The business is body. The business is body. The business is body. All of my money. All of my money. All of my money. My money is going in. Had I known it. Had I known it. All of my money. My money. Look at you. Are margin calls working? Question. Are margin calls working? Yes. Liquidation price going very far? Yes. Margin calls at work. Liquidation going very far. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pedro, we checked you in 15 minutes. Pedro will give me my 1%. I just need to be calm. Okay. Now, one more trick. I'll log into another account. I want to show you something. That will be my end of sharing today. I'll repeat this same class tomorrow. One more trick, then we close the session. 360 1456 1456 630. I want to show you one more trick, guys. Just a minute. Email. Just one more trick and I'll call it a day. Just one more. Just let me log into this account. Okay. Then I'll share a screen, okay? This will be my last sharing of the day. I repeat the class tomorrow. Okay, this account I'm sharing is not trading. Okay. And it's not trading basically. But on the previous trade I have taken, I have made $11. How many are now understanding? I'm about to share with you something. On the previous trade that I have sold the other side, I have made $11 on myself. Do you copy? Do you copy? Do you copy? Let me bring it back to you. You see me, I'm never selfish. Are you seeing it here? But are you seeing it here? So I'm not teaching you bad manners, but I just want you to make money. So what you do, get your personal link. Register a personal account. How many are understanding now? And every day is a payday, guys. Every day is a payday. It doesn't matter. Every day is a payday, guys. Can you see this? Can you see this? Every day is a payday. And I can use this money to pay my bills, to go out for a date. How many are now understanding? I can use this money to pay my bills, to go out for a date, to spend some money in the club, to eat well. Are you understanding me, guys? But it should be my link. I register myself with another email. So I log out, I log in, I use this money. Yeah, I use this money. I usually spoil this money. This is money I spoil. If I don't have spoiling money, you know, I build teams. Basically, I'm a team builder. Yes, I'm also building teams on this account, but it is slow. It's not something that I push so much. It is a little bit slow. What I do, I make some money and I keep going. Guys, do you have business? Let me know in the chat. So you having another account, you are trading under yourself, you're making some money. If you don't have fuel fee, maybe you can withdraw some of this money, send it to your other account. And I usually withdraw money here all the time. and I spoil it, guys. Do you see? Actually, I take it off and I spoil it. See? You see, guys? And I keep taking off this money. All right. So one, I'm different from so many people. I don't only talk about trading. I'm a trader. No, you just log in and log out. So I can just come here on system settings. I sign out of this account. Then I sign in the previous account. Yeah, I love spoiling money. I love spoiling myself and others. I love a good life. And I'm very different. I'm a trader. What do you mean by leverage ratio? I'm a trader. Number one, I trade. Number two, I don't trade alone. Yes, it's activated. So I want to encourage you not to trade alone. Am I making sense? The emails are just different. Guys, am I making sense? Number one, I trade. Number two, I don't trade alone. And if you learn these two main aspects, money is not a problem, man. Money is not a problem. Money is never a problem. It's just total freedom. Like every day I go out and speak to people about business. Here comes a question. Do I need to care if they are positive or negative? That's what the big deal is. Do I need to care? Do I need to care? No, one is connected, another is not connected. Guys, do I need to care if they are positive or negative? Man, I don't give it a damn. It's none of my business. Crypto is a scam. Crypto is a scam. Man, shit, it's a scam. Nowadays, even I go to videos of guys who say crypto is a scam. I say, man, never do those things. They're scam. Man, never do them. They're scam. You lose your money. It's damn shit. And then guys say, but this man, then me, I go on my page, I talk about crypto. Man, it is damn shit. Never do cryptocurrencies. They are a scam. They will steal your money. Those things don't work. That's what I comment. I don't care. So when someone makes a video, me, I don't give it a shit because, man, I'll go to my trading view, pick a coin, trade, make money. Yes, I pay another 120. I pay another one. Me, I don't care. What you are doing, man, you a thief. Yes, I'm a thief. What are people saying? You need more understanding. No, you can only connect to one. Guys, this one is asking, how do I do my settings? Guys, haven't I shown you everything? Me, I will not die here. Haven't I showed you everything? I've given you videos on how to do API. I've showed you how you set up your account. And some of you leave the money. This one is dying on Bollinger Band. Come back tomorrow. Since you started, you are dying on Bollinger Band. If you have not understood it today, come back tomorrow. It's not a big deal. I will not keep explaining you the same thing. Upper, lower, middle. Then I repeat upper, lower, middle for you. Yes, you need $120 again. Go watch the video. Sometimes no, but I think I'm not repeating in a bad way. Let me see these questions. But I think I'm not replying in a bad way. Because if you are telling me to repeat what I've been overdoing, Then you have not been paying attention. Yes, 2000. What's up? My API is not responding.
Yes, Mr. Kaland.
Mm.
I want to ask you a question. Hello.
Yes, I'm listening.
Kati kye mbadde mbuuza akawunti eri gy'otulaze esooka eriko kapito omunene yeeri waggulu eno gye wabayini gyeringa eno ey'okubiri yeringa downline eri ye upline y'eno kati kijja kitya nti ate eri w'otradinga n'okola amagoba eno eya wansi efuna ate nga mbadde mmanyi eya wansi w'etradinga n'efuna amagoba eya waggulu y'erina okufuna awo kye mbadde mbuuzaamu.
What is the downline of the other?
Anti amagoba g'otunda eri ku eri akawunti gy'osoose tulaga eriko doole ennyingi.
Gagenda ku akawunti ey'owaggulu eri ye upline.
Okay.
He was asking that the two accounts have shown you which one is the upline. The other account where the profit is going is the upline. I'm a V6 to an account that is a V1.
Then one more question. 2 weeks back, basala account zaffe. Netufuna message.
But use English. Use English.
Okay. 2 weeks back, they deduct our money from our accounts, me and my downline.
Who?
The message from the Binance. We got message from Binance. They told us that there is a
funding fee.
Funding? Is it what?
Funding fee. Let me show you.
Okay.
You are saying trading futures, eh?
We were on spot.
Who took your money? Those who trading futures.
Even Binance sent the notification to all our Binance, me and my downlines. They notified us that there is a I don't know if I don't even remember. But I called my downlines all. They showed me the same message that they redact our money. So what? I don't know whether all of you they deduct your money from your account.
Share
there is a percentage. Okay, let me try to.
If you have issues with the API binding, delete the API and do it again. The API will not accept. Delete the API and do it over again. Let me stop sharing my screen. So share. You guys want to, you are saying API, please delete your API and do it again. The API binding, you must redo. I think I've shared a video on doing API. Guys, have I done that? Let me know in the chat. Have I shared videos on what to do on API? I think I did. Just don't get lazy. Go on to the Telegram group, scroll into the video, watch it, do what it says. Someone says it's not clear. Is it true that it's not clear? Is the API video not clear? Someone says the video is not clear. Is it true that you don't understand it? No, everybody is saying it's clear, my brother. It's you with the problem. You see, let me tell you. There are people who want you to do things for them. For them, they think when they will do the API, they will lose the money. How many are understanding where I come from? There are people who say, what if I do the API and I lose money? There is zero transaction. There is zero transaction. You can only lose money when you tap the word sell. Hey, what if I touch somewhere? There is zero transaction. You will not lose your money by trying the API. Someone is sharing their screen. Okay, I have allowed you to share. I have allowed you to share. Binance charges what they call a funding fee. A funding fee is when you trade a coin and you stay in that coin longer for more than 8 hours. For more than 8 hours. For more than 8 hours. You guys who said you are sharing your screen, what's up, man?
I'm trying to share.
What are you doing?
I'm sharing.
Tell us what's happening.
Are you seeing now my screen?
No, we aren't seeing anything.
Okay.
We are making this call go longer than it's supposed to be.
What about
Before
that?
you say you are sharing, what do you see on your screen? Because you may be here when you don't know how to share screen.
It's true.
You might be sharing. I'm sharing. But when you don't know how to. So touch in the middle of your screen. You are going to see the word share. Have you seen it?
Yes, I see.
Tap on share.
I tapped.
Scroll down at the bottom. You see the word screen. Have you seen it?
No.
When you tap on share, scroll down. You will see the now you are sharing. Good. Now show us what you were saying. Now you have
Then here
stopped.
in Binance. Hey.
You don't need to tap on X. Tap on share again. Someone is saying, I want to trade, but I fear. Don't trade. Stay in your zone. Stay where you can manage.
It's now sharing.
Yes. But why do you always tap on X? When you tap on X, you stop sharing.
Okay.
No, when it comes to futures, you just need to have risk management. How much you are risking. You guys, you share your screen. Don't reply my messages. We are just waiting for you. All we leave you in peace. You are sharing your screen. Whenever you start sharing, you stop. Share again. Don't tap on X after sharing your screen.
Okay.
The X sign is stopping the trade. Now show us. Go where you want to show us. Don't tap on X.
So I'll call later. Let me first finish to collect all the details. I'll call later. Maybe tomorrow I saw the.
Okay.
Yeah.
He might not. He was not sure of what he was sharing. Maybe because he was scared that when someone says I'm losing money, there I come immediately. Was when someone says I'm losing money. 2000. What's up? 2,000 WhatsApp. Guys, people usually say they will come to my inbox. Yes, it is right. But sometimes me, I get exhausted. Okay. That's why I love it here. When I leave these calls, teaching here takes a lot of energy. Man, sometimes I spend a full day without eating when I'm on calls. So sometimes you may come to me when I'm exhausted and I'm like, man, I can't even speak. So that's why I prefer it here. It makes life easy for me. When I go off, maybe like I've been here for some good hours. When I go off, maybe I want to go back and sleep. I want to go maybe make sure. Like yesterday, I spent a full day online. I ate at around 8 p.m. in the evening. By the way, 9 p.m. Sometimes me, I'm exhausted. So better here. That's why many people complain I delay to answer their messages. Okay. So make sure you ask here, it becomes more easy than you looking for my chat. Yes, Eric, what's up?
Yes, 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 Leader Julius. I'm asking, how do you stop a running transaction on futures? Sijaelewa.
Oh, you want to close it, huh?
Yes, when you want to, maybe you have made a good profit and you want to let it go. How do you stop the trade?
Let me share my screen. Just a minute. Let me log in and share my screen.
Okay.
2,000. Your hand is up. What's up? As I'm going to share my screen. What's your problem? 2,000. What's your problem? Let me share my screen. Let me check out. I told you, yes, the two accounts are on different exchanges, but one of them is not trading. The first account is not trading. So my brother, let's look at these coins. So these are the trades. Memify is in a trading profit of 4%. Okay? Are you able to see? Unless your robot expires. Can we see that? My brother, let me unmute you. I don't know who he was. Rafiki unatoka Kenya. Mi nakuelewa vizuri. Wewe ni Mkenya. You are not a Tanzanian. Your Swahili is Kenyan. Eric.
Yes, 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 Leader.
So I know you are coming from Kenya. You're not coming from Tanzania.
Yes, I'm a Kenyan.
Yeah, I hear your lugha. So if I want to sell this coin,
Yeah.
but I'm closing this on your behalf.
No, just for the sake of learning, sir.
So I tap on close. Okay.
Close.
Then
I'm not yet there, sir.
so when you open the trade,
Yes,
I tap on close.
yes,
Now on top here, it will show me my position profit and loss, which is
yes,
0.29.
yes,
Do you know that this is
yes.
2% in spot,
Yeah, it's already 2.9%.
which is 2% in spot trading? So I tap on market,
Yes.
then I tap 100%. I'll make $8. Then I confirm 9. They're about to become 10.
Okay.
Okay, then I
Oh,
confirm.
that,
Boom. Then I refresh. So I have sold.
oh, okay.
Deal closed. You see, I'm only remaining with one coin. So let's check if
Thank
the
you.
money is increasing. You see?
Yes.
Is it okay now?
Yes, thank you much, sir.
All right. Hey, even this one has entered profit. So you want to see again? Oh, there.
I'm good now.
Okay.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So here we traded. Was it in 1 hour? I don't know. Was it 1 hour? I think it was the Bollinger Band in 15 minutes. Something like that. So this one, This one we are about to end the deal. Eh? Okay, so someone was yes, 2000. What's your question?
Yes, I tried to, link my features. So I went just like I listened to your video where we were directed on how to, when we go to Binance, we replace. You want to replace, then you go to Binance. I mean, you in Royal
So
you
your issue
replace.
is
Then
API binding. Eh?
yes, please.
Can
And
you
I've
share your
tried.
screen?
There is not responding. Even on the Binance page, you can't see the API binding. It's just API. And when you click on it, the API binding will show up there. It will show you on how to create API, and then it will show you on how to delete. I click both sides. Nothing is responding. So I don't know if there was
Just share your
any.
screen.
Okay.
There is no big deal. Just share your screen. Maybe I say seems like your coins make profit faster because they know you. Okay. Okay, my sister, no problem. So guys with issues with the API binding, let's figure out as I help this lady also on your side. Okay. BlackRock has bought another 16 million worth of Ethereum. Guys. We are about to fall in money. How many of you have realized that when these coins are going to start going up, we are going to go long about them and we make a lot of money? How many of you have understood that? Give me a yes in the chat if you have understood that. I have only talked about shorting today, and tomorrow I'll focus on longing markets. Okay, today I've only talked about shorting markets. Tomorrow I'll focus on longing markets. And I'm gonna make crazy, stupid money. So I don't see. Can you scroll down? I don't see anything. Just scroll down. Which Binance is this one now? Where are you?
Well, I just followed, except you want me to go back.
Okay,
I
tap
can
on
go back.
create API. Tap on API, then you create.
It's not responding.
Tap on create API.
I've tapped. It's not
Are you using VPN?
VPN.
Which country are you?
I'm in Nigeria.
You need someone. I've seen Emma here. Nigerian people, you have issues these days. I don't know why. Anybody from Nigeria? Let me call Monday here. What's up with Nigerian people? What's up? What's happening with your exchanges? They even look different. This one.
Yeah, coach, good morning.
You are managing. Eh?
Coach, good morning.
Good morning. What's up with what is this in Nigeria?
Yeah, and she need to use a VPN.
Okay, it will not work, eh?
Yes, before she can do that.
Okay.
Apart from that, she will not be able to do her API binding. Let her use a VPN in America.
In America.
USA, that is what you use, because last time I wanted to register somebody for me to do the API binding become problem. So there is one API VPN that I'm using before. So when I try, I couldn't go through. This is what I'm seeing the same thing. So when I try a VPN USA, and I went through. So that is what you will use.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. So where do I go to get the VPN?
Just go to Play Store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Coach, thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Also ask your question because your hand is up.
Okay. No, that is what I want to contribute, sir.
Okay. Yeah, they are giving you some answers in the chat. So try that. Nigeria is not
Okay,
easy.
thank you, coach.
All right, Nigeria is not easy. Yeah. Obi, you're also having the same challenge. Yes, Chucks.
Hello, coach.
Yes.
Good morning.
Morning.
I really appreciate what you're doing. I have a challenge setting up. I'm from Nigeria, but my API binding went through without without
VPN.
VPN. Yes, but I have a challenge setting up my features account.
Of Binance.
When I want to set on Binance, when I want to set the features account, I went to API management. When I go to API management, when I it's not showing enable features is not on the list.
Yes, because you haven't opened up your future account. Share your screen.
Okay.
So that I show you how you start the account. Let me stop her from sharing. I hope she has understood. Okay, so share your screen. Who's sharing now? Who's sharing now? Madam, you are still sharing.
Okay, let me go out then.
Yes, then you go and start over again. Same problem. Okay, guys, just share your screen. Let's get one person and get that solved. Those with the same problem, just one person. Who had put up their hand? What has happened to the guy from Nigeria?
I guess I've stopped sharing.
Yeah, but the other guy has disappeared now. Okay, Chucks, please share your screen.
Okay. All right.
Pendo is going against me now. Pendo
Oh.
wants to
Can
run
you see my can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Can you see?
Not yet, sir. Now I see.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But now you have stopped. You do not tap on X. When you tap on X, you stop sharing.
Can you see?
Not yet. Someone has a question in the chat. Let me read a few. Coach, I would like to understand why my money showing on Royal Q is not the same on Binance. Those are just network issues.
Can you see my screen?
Not yet. As long as your money is in the exchange, there's nothing you should worry. You can use it to trade. That down thing there, if it doesn't show, just continue and trade. It's not a big deal.
Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Anyone from South Africa to share which network they use for P2P on Binance? There's no Binance in South Sudan. They send money to Uganda. That's how they buy. Okay, now go to your Binance account.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now go to your Binance sharp. We end the call.
Okay.
Mine is not taken to me to market. There is money on my future account. What do you mean? Your question is not clear. Please, you have shared your screen. Go to your Binance.
Okay. I'm there now.
Just use your phone normally. Just move away from Zoom. Go use your phone normally. Me, I will see.
Okay.
Today you found me in mood Z. But these issues of sharing screen when you are not willing to share the problem, my
Why
blazer,
is it?
my blazer. Just go and just move to your Binance account. Don't be here on Zoom. You use your phone normally.
Okay.
Go to your apps. Go to your Binance account. My trades are not executed. There is money. I think you have issues with your API. You need to make sure your API is good. What are you doing on Zoom, man? I don't know what's wrong. Guys, I hope I have done enough.
Look at it. Look at it now. It's up now.
Yet you stopped sharing your screen. Now share again.
Okay.
Nobody is going to steal money from your account.
No, not really.
Me, I know places when you share, you tell you here you are putting yourself in danger, here you are not putting yourself in danger. I think because he has shared his screen, but he doesn't want to open his Binance, meaning he's scared of his money. Then he has disappeared. He thinks we are going to scam him. You know, Nigerians are very conscious when it comes to their accounts. They are very conscious when it comes to their account. Hey, me, I know them. I've worked with them. By the time he opens his account clearly for you, it's a war. It is a war. No, he had. Me, I know. I know. When it comes to their accounts, my brother. Hey. Ay, 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 ay. Hey. They don't want to share their accounts. Hey. He's back. Let me give him a last chance. Then another person will share.
My leader,
Yeah.
you have a big work to do for us. Even
Hello.
sharing a screen is a problem for us. Yet we know how to trade, we know how to set everything, but that small issue, because we are not used for it. So I don't know what we are going to do. Why you'll get for us more time and teach each other and everything. I don't know.
Okay.
Can you see my screen, leader? Can you see
Not
my
yet,
screen?
sir. Not yet, sir. Tap on share and choose screen. But that time you did it,
Yes.
that's why I'm waiting for you. I'm giving you a benefit of doubt.
Can you see now?
Not yet.
Can you see?
Not yet.
But I'm sharing the screen.
Yes.
Can you see?
Yes. Don't come back on Zoom. Just stay the other side where you have been.
Okay.
Why do you come back here on Zoom? Huh? Now you are not sharing. Now you have stopped. Now you have disappeared. Emmanuel, can you share your screen? Now let me leave Jax alone. I will not die on him. Emmanuel, what's your problem? Mm-hmm. Now switch on your microphone.
Okay, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My issue is all attempt to take a trade, though there's money in my account, doesn't go through.
Okay.
I was the one you helped me transferring $8 to his account last Friday, and I've increased it to $20.
Okay, let's go to your Binance and see your API. Okay, tap on more. Tap on more. I don't know if I will be able to speak the English of Nigeria. More. M-O-R-E. More. Now I know now language. English is very different. Nigerian and Uganda. More. More.
I've not seen it. Okay, I've seen it, sir.
Scroll down to the bottom. Tap on API. Here we need to be a little bit keen. Once it opens up, scroll very fast, because it puts your account on risk. Oh! The way Pendo will not deliver 10%.
This is network. Let me change network.
But did you do your API very well?
Yes, sir.
And it worked, eh?
Yes, sir.
You enabled futures.
Yes, sir.
Then let's just go back to your account and see where the problem could be.
Yes, sir.
Whoever is trading Pendo, so tap what is your problem?
Look at it, sir.
Tap on create. Pick a coin, any.
Yes, sir.
Short, don't long a coin. Tap on short side.
It's on short.
So on long, tap short side. Tap on the short side. Man, what's up? What's up with these guys now? Me, I'm tired.
Okay. Sorry, sir. Okay.
Tap on trade safely. Tap on enter parameters.
Enter parameters. Okay, let's see it.
What's going on here? Tap on enter parameters. Enter parameters here. Tap on that arrow. Okay. Put like 5 Pendo, let me see. But this coin is done. But put 5. You see, your app is also outdated.
Okay. How do I know, sir?
Me, I see, because it must have numbers here. That's why it's not working. Go to Play Store and update.
Okay, sir.
Then you need to uninstall that app and you reinstall it again. I think that's where the problem is with your account.
That's real app.
Yes. Uninstall and reinstall. Remove the app and reinstall it and log in again. I think that's where your problem is.
Okay. Can I do that now?
It's up to you, but me, I'm going to go off. When you do that, I believe it will work out. I just saw your app is outdated. Now I'm exhausted.
Okay.
But since we are still online, you can do it and come back.
Okay, sir.
I think that's where the problem could be.
Let me go
This
check
chunks
that.
came and they ran away. Let me get another person with the same problem. Yes, Hatete. You also have issues with your account?
Yes, coach.
Share
It
your
is
screen.
about
You don't know how to create a features account?
yeah, I followed your directions, but now I reached somewhere in enabling that editing the API.
Just go to your Binance. If your account is created, then you need to delete the API. Did you delete the API and create it again?
No, I didn't. I was editing, but it could not allow the enable features.
It can't. Delete the API, then you create a new one. That's when it will accept.
Okay, so it won't affect the ongoing trade?
I already said in my video it will not. The other side on Royal Q, just tap on replace.
Okay. Thanks.
Jack, is it still your same problem? I think I end this call, guys. Me, I'm tired.
Hello. No,
I don't
let
see
me
clarity
share.
in questions.
I'm almost through, sir.
I'm going to wish you a good day. I think I've done enough for today. Guys, how do you see? I think I have done enough. I request you to go back and watch the video. After you delete the API, redo the API again. Okay, sharing screen. My Binance has no features. You have not enabled it. Just move away. Tap on create your own. Tap on create your own. But it's like you have two phones on this call.
I'm back, sir.
Okay. The Zoom starts at 7:30. Tap on strategy. I'm tired now. Tap on strategy. Change from spot to futures. Confirm. Tap on create. Pick any coin or your choice. Tap on short. That's a long. But I'm not sure where the market is going. We're just trying out something there. Tap on trade setting. Start the trade. Just start the trade. Just start the trade. Just put 5, start the trade. Someone is asking, Manda, are you still on the call? Emmanuel, are you also using VPN?
Yeah.
But everybody is telling you are using VPN. You are saying, is it not against? The people who gave you the answer feel Nigerians. Me, I'm not in Nigeria. Just keep to your royal queue, please. Just keep to your royal queue. Don't enter what is not yours for now. Just save below. Just save. I just want to see if the trade will start. Just save. Confirm. Just save and start the trade. Start the trade. Activate. Tick. Create the board. Tap on the 2 messages on your top right corner. On the top right corner, there are 2 messages of log and transaction. Just open and I see. It's because of setting up your futures account. Your trade is in one way. Let's go to your exchange. And go back on the arrow. Tap on futures below. Tap on futures. Tap on the 3 dots at your top right corner. The 3 dots with the yellow dot. Tap on preference. Why is no, go back. Why is your preference looking like this? What's up with Nigeria? No, you tapped on options. No, you are doing something wrong. You tapped on options. Tap on USDM. Tap on USDM. The other side. Okay. Now tap on the 3 dots. Tap on preference. Change one-way mode to hedge mode. To hedge mode. Now it will work. Go and try it out.
Okay, sir.
Start it again. Come on, chat. Confirm. Activate. This is a long. Just try it out. Let's see if it works. You can close the trade. You'll start. You'll follow signals or what? Start the trade. I just want to see if it is working. That's all I need. I'm not interested in your settings. Start, activate. Tap on the messages on your top right corner. It has board. So now it works. So is it clear?
Sir, but why is it not showing me the calculations on?
Just go back, you man. Do you already see them from here? Just go back. It's there. Did you see?
Okay, sir.
It works.
Let me check my take profit. Okay.
It works. Just the trade, I'm not sure that the trade you have set is the right one.
Let me go to strategy and see whether it's reflected there.
I've told you it works.
Okay, it's there. Thank you, sir.
But this might cause you floating loss. I am not sure.
What do I need to do?
Close the trade. Find a better trade.
Okay, sir.
Now, I think all you people, you have the same problem. Guys, me, I'm tired. I have a Zoom to start in how many minutes? In 4 minutes. Have a good day. Enough for today. See you tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Close the trade. Thank you for coming. Have a good day. So go back, watch the video I sent.
Okay, sir.
And trade. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. You make my day.
Yeah. Have another Zoom to start in 4 minutes. I can't be up to this time.